All right, this is Drusif and Prater again, part 6, summing up our discussion about the wussification of kids, solving the problem with bullies in schools, and essentially making the world a better place, one 5-minute podcast at a time.
Absolutely. Yeah, you know. So anyway, so you touched on a couple of things there, no, I couldn't agree more. But here's the thing. And again, I'm going to have to take these in pieces. These are all, I had a couple of thoughts on that monologue. One, you're assuming that you're talking about this problem, and, the problem, everything starts with the parents, right? Yeah. And obviously that's a no-brainer, right? Now, and what I would say to that is, you're assuming the presence of both parents in two-parent homes.
Oh gosh, you're gonna open this can of worms?
Yeah, I mean, and as a society, I mean, we've gotten to such a place now where marriage is looked at as outmoded, downright,
It's traditional.
Yeah, I mean, and really, we're gonna have to get, I think, move on eventually to the culture war, as some people on the right have called it, the culture war, and I think that's really where it is. It's a culture war. It's an information war, and I think that traditional values are clearly losing out in the arena of social thought. Now, why that's happening, we can debate that. We could talk about why is it occurring? Why is it that marriage is on the decline, divorce is on the rise? People are generally unhappier together. More marriages end up divorces now than ever. What are some of these? What are some of the driving forces behind this? Why is this occurring? And
I call it men are wusses.
I think that's a byproduct of this.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a byproduct personally. I think truly it boils down to that we are a victim of our own success in this country. Yeah. I think that we are so far removed from even our grandparents' generation. Fuck, not even our parents. How about that?
Now, I would have to man my grandparents.
Yeah, fuck the World War II generation. And I don't mean that literally. I mean they were great. I'm saying, you don't even have to go back that far. The difference between my generation, our generation, and our parents' generation is dramatic. I mean, it's dramatic. I mean, look at this. My dad moved out of the house when he was 17 years old and had his own apartment. And was supporting himself at 17, going to high school, straight A's, accepted to Georgia Tech. He ended up not going because he married my mother and, had to support her and everything. So he ended up doing construction and ultimately being a fireman. But anyways, the point is that, the differences in our generations are stark. And, I think it all boils down to the fact that, I think it is a natural cycle. I think that, societies, they rise, they come together, they rise, they hit their peak, technologically, socially, intellectually, culturally, spiritually, they hit their peak, and then they decline. I think this is true of every great civilization. I don't think, and to tie in your no one's special speech, no society is special either. Doesn't matter that we've the American experiment irrefutably produced the most liberty and wealth the world has ever known.
True.
Yeah, we're not special, and you have to really understand that. And so I think that we've become decadent. I think we've become removed. I think we've become amoral. I don't even think we're immoral. I think we just have no morals. Yes. And I think that generally life is so easy for us. We don't even know what struggle is. We don't know what calamity is. We have no concept of that in this generation. Yeah. So I want to finish up.
Let's finish it up in the last portion.